Alright, so everybody, so I did promise that I would do a arsenal video, which is where I show all of my nerf guns and mods and everything. And so I will, and it'll probably take a long time, so it might be part 1, part 2 sort of thing. I might as well start out with the gun I had from the previous video. It's a Portal gun that I'm working on. It doesn't look that good, this is just fun. It will be spray painted white, so that'll look a lot better, and it's not all gray. I also don't have the arms yet, but it does still have a working light, which I won't turn on because I haven't figured out how to turn it on while it's in the little setup I have here. I'm going to move the camera angle, so there might be an issue with audio. So, just bear with me, I guess. That is my Xbox. I have a gamer tag. Message me if you want it. The games I play are right there, Red Dead Redemption, Fallout, Halo, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, everything basically. But that's not why I'm making this video, not to tell you what games or the PM or anything, but to show you my guns. Yay, guns! Alright, so, just a little bit. First up is the Long Strike. I do have its barrel thing over here in my accessories. Yeah, I have a box of accessories and a box of guns, and I don't have as nearly, oh jeez, this camera angle is horrible. There we go. I don't have nearly as much guns as I'd like to, or as some of the people I've seen on YouTube, but I have quite a lot in my opinion, so I might as well show them. Alright, so this is the Long Strike. Nothing special about it. AR restriction removal. I did pull out the spring a little, so there's an increased tension, but I didn't double spring this one because I don't know how to internal spring yet. I mean, I probably know, but I just haven't tried it, so what are you gonna do, you know? I don't have a very good firing range here, so I'm just gonna let you listen, and maybe later tonight I'll post a video on shooting these guns, but I doubt it, because it's late right now, and I don't want to do it. So here we go. It's fairly loud. I like it. Sounds loud enough for me. I get about 40 feet straight, 45 maybe. It's not that great of a gun. I prefer the long shot by a lot, except for the new yellow long shot, which I don't prefer at all because it sucks. Internals are different, but that's just opinion, I guess. So that is the Long Strike. Next up, first thing here, I have quite a lot of recons. My yellow one, which I'm working on, if you watched my other video, I'm not going to put a link because I don't know how yet. But this is my first recon ever, and this was the first gun I had troubles modding because I was, oh jeez, my second mod, and I thought I knew everything, you know, it was just my second gun modding, and I was like, oh, I can do this. And I ended up breaking something, but then I got really into modding, and I fixed it. But that was after I'd cut this off. And I was like, well, what do I do now? And it's actually the strongest pistol I have. I can get legitimately, and this is just AR restriction removal, and for some reason, you cut this down, it gets so much more powerful. I don't even know why, but it just does. I get about 60 flat, and I can get about 90 angled. And you don't have to take my word, because I will do eventually a shooting video. And like I said, I will break this up. This is just part 1. I don't have that much time, so there's my singled recon. I'm sorry for the cringe face there. I'll do it again without cringing. So there we go. I love it. This is my secondary all the time. It loads, most people cover this, right? Because they say, oh, it looks disgusting. Or you probably didn't hear that, but they say, oh, it looks disgusting. But that is how I load it. Because I've noticed when you load it from that bottom, like that, like I just did, it gets so much more power. So that could be why, because I'm like directly loading it into the feed, and that, wow, that is powerful. I've had people, that's my glaring light in the background. It's all of a sudden gotten bright, so let me move it a little so it doesn't annoy you. Is that? Yeah, it's a little better, I guess. I'll try and, oh god, it's worse. And even worse still. 1 second. Alright. So, it's still gonna be a bit of a glare, but this is a webcam. My actual video camera, I lost the charger, so... In fact, you know what? I think I'll just turn that one off. Jeez. Alright, cool. I got rid of it, so that's awesome. It's dark for me, but still it's bright for you guys, so that's awesome. And I wasted a lot of time doing that. Next up. The barrel break. There's a big story behind this, alright? So, I modded my first one, and it broke. And I don't know how, and I don't know why, but it broke. And I get more than a severely modded, as much as about a normal night finder. So I decided, well, there's no need to mod it again. I guess I'll keep it stock. So I kept it stock mainly because it's a novelty gun. It's kind of cool to break it off and load it and be like, ooh, I'm awesome like that. But in all honesty, you buy it for its novelty, you love it for its novelty, and that's about it. You don't use this in the nerf fights going boom, boom, because 2 shots is very unpractical. I know what you're going to say, the single recon I just showed you only shoots 1, but it reloads a lot easier, and I can carry a lot more, and it doesn't cater to one kind. Technically it does cater to streamlines, but I can shove any dart I want down the front of the barrel. See, I said I load it from there. If I have a whistler or sticky, I'll pull it back forward and load it through there, and it'll shoot it not as far, but pretty far. So I near the end of part 1. Watch out for part 2, maybe even part 3, I don't even know. But see you soon.